Welcome back to What's the Call podcast. You know it's been a minute, but it's March and it's that time. It's March Madness. We got me, we got E, and we got a special guest today for us, JQ baby, coming in clutch with some
Yeah,
basketball insight.
out the mud. Oh man, my fault, my fault.
But we got a good episode for us today. We're just going to go through the bracket, talk about our picks, fill out our what's the call bracket, and we'll keep everybody updated as we go throughout the tournament. I think it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. This is always my favorite time of the year. Um, I know these guys also really enjoy this time of the year too. So
Yes,
let's get
sir.
right into it. All right, let me pull up the bracket real quick. Let me know y'all can see it, right?
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
now.
got
Good. Got it. All right.
you. Yeah,
Mhm.
got
So today we're going to start in the East region. The East region. We got Duke as the one seed. Um they play in Siena. I have not watched any Siena basketball. Have you boys watched any Siena basketball?
Nope,
I think
No.
nope, don't know
are
nothing
we
about it.
are we unanimous Duke here?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
won't see him in the second round, so uh, it's Duke.
Duke,
There's
Duke,
there's
Duke.
not there's not much. I think all the one seeds are pretty chalk.
First round.
Not a lot of
Yeah. Still
yeah.
no love for
outright
the
question marks
Finns.
with those.
No
Oh,
love
it's
for the
always
Finns.
fans. It's always
We'll
fans
get,
up,
we'll get
but
there though.
not.
We'll
They
get
got the
there. We'll
wrong.
get
They
there.
got the wrong. We go. Yeah, yeah. We get there.
All right, all right. Next, we got the 8 versus the 9 seed. We got my Buckeyes. They finally snuck in with Bruce Thornton, baby. I'm a vote Buckeyes. I don't know what y'all got. TCU, honestly, I looked up. They've been on a bit of a heater towards the end of the season, but I got my Buckeyes taking this one. What do you guys got?
Well, TCU's got a veteran coaching staff, and they played in probably the best conference this year, which is the Big 12. So, I mean, I've watched a little bit of Ohio State, but only enough to know. I mean, they were the middle of the pack this year. They kind of. I know I saw them struggle against the big teams, and they beat the teams that were under them. As much as this is an even matchup, I probably would give TCU a slight edge here, just because of the, I guess, level of competition they face throughout the year and how they perform near the end. But it should be a really close game. It's basically a toss up.
I'm
Yeah,
with you.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Ohio State on this one. Uh, looking at KenPom. TCU is ranked 43. Ohio State ranked 26, which is really surprising. They're ranked above UCLA, Kentucky, and North Carolina. So I mean, Ken Palm does supposed to be the best ranking out there. So I'm gonna go Ohio State on this one. Also, I like Bruce Thornton a lot, and they played North Carolina early in the year, and we almost lost that game, and we had Caleb Wilson. So
Yep.
maybe they'll turn it up. Um, what did they have they had a close game with Michigan in the last game of the year, in their
Yeah,
tournament.
the
So
quarterfinal they lost by 4,
I
but
mean,
they
yeah,
were on a
I'm gonna lean Ohio State on that one.
yeah. They ended the season on a 5 game win streak. So, and in those was they beat a good Purdue team and then beat Iowa too in the round of 3 in the Big Ten tournament, which that was a solid win for them. So, but I appreciate you
All right,
choosing
we'll put
Ohio
Ohio
State. I was
State
I mean,
3-1.
I
I
was
got
gonna
two
be
brackets
hurt.
though. I got multiple brackets. So the other one,
Did other one with the TCU.
I picked TCU.
All right, we got St. John's, Northern Iowa. Um, I Again, I haven't watched NIU that much, but I know St. John's just absolutely beat the crap out of the Huskies. So,
Yeah, I think this is more of a. It seems like it should be an upset based off of, Northern Iowa's been in the tournament before. Oh, that dude hit the half
Right,
court shot that one year. St. John's is playing probably the best it's played all year, and they just won the
right.
Big East championship. They're one of those teams that I want to say is not only going to win this game, but probably has a shot to like get to the Final Four and win that whole East. Is it the East
Yeah, they're in the East.
bracket?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
yeah,
win the
East
whole
This
bracket.
East.
this bracket is tough. The whole East
Yeah,
is
it's,
really
I mean,
tough.
they
Yeah,
they are one of those teams. If they got hot, just because of the way they play defense, if they could shoot the ball, and having no RJ Lewis on the team this year probably helps a lot because he went like 1 for 20 in his game last year. So have guys that can actually score the ball. I St. John's. I like St. John's to cover their spread here
Yeah.
too.
I
What's
got
the
St.
spread on that?
John's. I got St. John's.
The spread on that game is 10.5.
I like
Like
okay.
St. John's by 15.
Yeah, St. John's. Yeah, I think they're gonna win that. The way they just thracks UConn, they coming in hot. I think they feel kind of disrespected as well because they got a 5 seed after winning the Big East.
Yeah.
They won the regular season title and the tournament title, so it's kind of like, and then they put UConn at two, so
Mm.
at a 2 seed. So I think they're going. Yeah, I think they'll blow.
Yeah.
'Em- They'll probably blow them out. Yeah, like Eli said,
Yeah.
15. I think that's a
Unanimous
good
St.
number.
John's. Good.
Yeah,
Next game, Kansas, California Baptist. I know I saw California Baptist. They snuck in there too. It was like something with the last second shot or oh wait, was it because the guy missed that dunk? Was that
yeah,
that game?
yep.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
think that was it. I think that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um
I mean, yeah, I don't know what you, but Kansas is also one of those teams. This is less with California Baptist and more. Well, you have zero idea what team's going to show up because they've had so many different identities all
Right.
year. So if they showed up with Darren Peterson playing great ball and the rest of the team playing, then that's a team that could also go to the Final Four. But if it's not, that's a team that could lose to California Baptist. So that's one of those
yeah.
games where it's like I really
Mm-hmm.
don't have any idea how to um, pick that because like there's so much variety on who could actually show up that game. But I would probably say Kansas finds a way to pull it out just based on the fact that Darren Peterson does play. That's a top three NBA pick that's playing, and that's usually hard to stop in March from
Yeah.
watching.
I would say Kansas too. I think Kansas probably is going to end up having too much size over California Baptist.
True.
Just even from that small highlight I saw, it looked like, obviously a lot of these mid-major schools are definitely, small, and I know Kansas has a couple big guys that
But
can
Dunga,
definitely make some put
they
some
got
work in the paint. So,
California Baptist. We got a guy, his name is Dominic Daniels Jr.
hmm
Eli sent me his highlight tape. What it
yeah,
was a couple weeks back. This dude, he's tough. I think it'll be one of those games where it's like, oh, Kansas might lose. And then this dude right here, Dominic Daniels Jr., he's having a great game. But I think in the end, yeah, Kansas it'll probably be one of those where Kansas pulls away at the end and end up winning by like 15 probably.
yeah,
But yeah, Cal Baptist. I mean, they got a story. They got the Dominic Daniels Jr. dude. He could
Yeah,
be one of
it'd be a fun.
those. He could be one of those stories. If they end up pulling off the upset, I could see it because of him. It'll be because of him. He's shooting. Okay, his splits ain't that. Well, he got 32% from three, 81 from the free throw line, and then 43 from the field. He's averaging
It's a fun
23
watch.
points. Yeah. Yep.
don't
20,
watch
It's a
23
him.
fun.
points
It'll be
on
a
the
fun
year.
fun game to watch
Yeah.
for sure.
I want to
All
see how
right.
they guard that dude. He's tough, bro. Tough.
Moving on. This might actually be we got maybe a upset pick here.
Mm,
Louisville, South Florida. Um, I don't know too much about. I haven't honestly watched either teams that much, but I know South Florida was on a bit of a roll too. They were doing
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Wait,
South Florida.
they
South Florida's winners their last 11 and 14 out of their last 15
yeah.
games. They're
good
a good
catch.
team, a really good team, uh, really athletic. I'm pretty sure they have the Player of the Year in the American. He's their five man. That I think they beat Louisville in this game knowing that Mikel Brown is probably not 100% or not
Yep.
knowing what he is to a full extent. Louisville's
Yep.
also laid an egg a lot this year too, so especially without Mikel Brown. So I mean, I think it would take a Mikel Brown really good game to beat South Florida, but I also think I'm pretty sure I heard a stat that like in the last 20 years, like 19 out of the last 20 years, something like that, 11 seed has beat a 6 seed, so it's basically a yearly occurrence. And I think that's going to be the one this year that's locked in. South Florida is going to be Louisville.
Yeah. I would say I have
I
mad
like that.
respect for, Pat Kelsey over there at Louisville, but
Shout out Pat.
I just think South Florida, like you said, they've
Left.
just been on a heater, and I think they're one of those sneaky teams that could make it, to the Sweet 16 if they wanted to, honestly. So I got South Florida with this one too. What about you, Q?
This one was a toss up for me as well. Like the Michael Brown injury really did it for me. So, I mean, if Michael Brown shows up and does what he's supposed to do, I think Louisville could win this game. But like you said, I didn't know. Obviously, I didn't know that South Florida won the 14 out of 15. So I'm gonna go with Louisville on my pick. But I think South Florida for this bracket in particular, I think we should go South Florida because we do need 11. Well, so far, yeah, that's the only one. So I think that'd be good.
Cool. All right, next game, Michigan State, North Dakota State. I'm gonna go MSU straight up. Like, um,
Izzo
yeah.
can't
Yeah,
go against Izzo.
I do think though this presents a little bit of a scare for Michigan State, like maybe a first half sweat, because North Dakota State does have four dudes averaging double figures in points, so their scoring is very spread apart. And after the double figures, they have one dude averaging 9.4 and 9.2. So they have a lot of different guys that score for them. So that could pose an issue of being a little harder offense to stop. But at the end of the day, it is Michigan State. They had the better athletes, have the better players. So if they play well, they should be able to take care of business. But again, this is a team that just got, I don't know, killed. Or I don't think it was. They're getting beat pretty bad by UCLA in the Big Ten tournament.
Yeah,
So
UCLA was missing big.
yeah,
It's
so it's a team that's capable of laying an egg. Again, I think they're on kind of like a Kansas trajectory where they can lay an egg, but they can also come out and play like a top five team. So you
Hmm.
really don't know with them, but I do think at the end of the day they do have enough athletes to beat North Dakota State.
Yeah. I think Izzo too, like, I mean, obviously he's been around. He's usually able to get him at least out of the first round. Um I think it's I don't know when's the last time that
I'm gonna say when the
uh
last time Izzo lost in the first round, to be honest. I can't really
yeah.
think of the last time it happened.
Middle Tennessee State,
So
How
it's
long
been
ago was that?
dang, that must have been what year was that? Had to be up there before.
20. Ooh, I don't know what year was that. I just remember the dude, that light skinned dude dunking it and then mean mugging the whole crowd.
Let's see, last time MSU lost first round.
That's
2016,
probably it.
yep.
Out
2016.
Middle
of
All right.
Tennessee. Middle Tennessee, yep.
North,
10
North
years,
90
Dakota
to
10
State.
years.
81.
Been a minute. Been a
North
minute.
Dakota State is also the eighth ranked mid major team according to collegeinsider.com. So they're up there in
They're
terms of mid
good.
major. So
Yeah.
it's not a walk in the park game.
No, definitely
Right.
not.
It should be a game they can take care of.
Yeah. All right, next game, UCLA, UCF. I know right now I just feel like UCLA just with the Big Ten tournament and stuff, I felt like they were playing pretty good ball. I haven't watched too much of UCF, but I think I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say UCLA for my pick.
Yeah, UCF is kind of an interesting one because they've beat some good teams this year, but they've also taken some
Hmm.
interesting losses. I think they were kind of struggling down near the end, so lost four out of their last five. Their only win being in overtime versus Cincinnati, but they do have wins over BYU this year. They have a win over Texas Tech. They have a win over Kansas. So they have some
Yep.
good wins. I do think UCLA is probably the better team here, though, especially if they play the way they've been playing as of late.
Uh, let me see. I got UCF just because what's his name? Mick Cronin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just see him complaining about them coming all the way to the East Coast. They gotta come from LA all the way to Philadelphia. And the game tips off at 7:25. I just see him complaining some type of way. He gonna end up losing the game coaching wise. I don't know. He's just a crash out. So I like UCF.
It is an interesting. This is a there's a big difference in the Ken Palm rankings. UCLA is 27th and UCF is 54th. So there's a
Yeah.
little distance between both of
Yeah.
them. I think UCLA gets it done.
Yeah, me too. Next game, UConn versus Furman. Paladins.
Ooh.
Can they get it
Go
done?
Diz.
Can they get
Go
it
Diz.
done?
Upset. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Oh,
I don't know nothing about football. I
that
mean,
would be fun to
Furman
watch.
Furman got a
Uh,
really good freshman. He's definitely gonna be gone next year, but they got a really good freshman. Last name Watkins. He's gonna be tough. But yeah, nah, I
Wilkins.
think Wilkins. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. But I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it
Yeah,
happening.
the spread here is 20.5 points to Connecticut.
oh shoot.
Um, I do see a hard time Furman covering this, just based on the fact that UConn is the way better team, and Furman really just got hot as of late, so they have to
Yeah,
Okay.
keep
true.
playing the way they're playing. They were struggling throughout the year in SoCon. They
Yeah.
were kind of mid-pack team. They almost had to play the first day of the SoCon tournament, which means they're outside the top six.
Yeah.
So they kind of just turned it on as of late. It would take a legacy game from three plus players on Furman's team to be close in this one because UConn is UConn, and Dan Hurley's
Yep.
going to have them ready to play, and they always play well in March. They play above what they should be playing in March, so they'll be a tough game. That was a tough draw for them.
Yeah, I think they should have let them play in Greenville. That'd have been gas. City would have popped out, man. It's cool though. It's cool.
Dan Hurley would have
Darren
had
would have
some
been sick if
unseen
that
fun.
happened.
He'd flick the
He'd have
crowd
been
off
sick.
after they won.
All right. I guess we'll complete the East bracket. We'll kind of like run through this pretty fast. That way we're not taking up too much time. Um, Duke, Ohio State. I think for this bracket, I'm gonna go Duke. I
Yeah,
know
Duke's
I
going to
know
be
in the
good here.
other bracket, I'll have Ohio State probably go all the way to Elite Eight, but not this bracket.
Gotta have your bracket with your team winning it all, bro. Got to.
Uh, um,
It's a
St.
toss up,
John's in
bro.
Kansas. I'm
Let
gonna
me
Give
go
me
see
St.
what.
St. John's.
John's.
I'm gonna go St. John's on this one.
St.
I think
John's on that
I
one.
think I went St. John's as well. Yep, I did.
St.
Lock it in.
John's.
All right. South Florida, Michigan State. Oh, that's gonna be. I kind of want to go
See, this is the one
USF.
I could see South Florida doing it. I want to say just Michigan State, but that was like could potentially see South Florida win that game. We can go Michigan State coming out.
I
I'll
want to go
probably
Yeah.
say Michigan State.
Go
Michigan
Izzo on
State
that
with
one.
this. Izzo on this one. All right.
Izzo.
And then UConn and UCLA.
All right, UConn. That's
UConn.
going to be the. Oh my gosh, I would hate
Oh,
to be the. They better pay those referees OT in that game.
that
That
post game
game, I'd
presser,
hate to be a
boy.
referee. Mick Cronin in one ear and Dan Hurley in the other ear.
All right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. Duke versus St. John's.
Mm.
If Duke does not have their center Ngungba and um the Caleb Foster,
Caleb Foster, yeah.
if
Yeah.
they're both not playing, I think St. John's wins.
I didn't
And at
see
some
anything,
point,
but I think they'll play. It'll be on the second weekend, so or third weekend, right?
in the last 11
That's
years,
Sweet
there's only
16.
one team. Duke got the number one overall seed out of the last 11 years. There's only been one team that get the number one overall seed and win the national championship. So it's going to be the game that gets Duke out of there because, according to statistics, there's not a good chance of them
Mm.
winning that game. So or
Okay,
winning the national championship. And I think that the Sweet 16 is when they'll get knocked out.
I
I
just
like
keep
that
on
too.
thinking about last year and St. John's getting knocked out second round. Like
I
that.
know,
That was the
bro.
biggest bracket buster. Like that. I had them going to
I had them
Final
winning it
Four, I think,
all,
in one
bro.
of my brackets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had them winning it all in one and then going to, I think, Final Four, Elite Eight in the other.
Ain't no RJ Lewis,
So,
so the
but I
spread,
haven't
the
watched much
weather
St.
spread, man.
John's. I
I
haven't
think their
watched much St.
offense,
John's,
their
but
offense last year was dependent on a few guys.
Yeah,
This
okay,
year it's spread out a little
spread
more.
out more.
So it's not
I
as that's why I think they got caught because their best player had a terrible game and they just
right.
I think they have other guys that can go this year.
yeah.
I
If
think Ojafor got in foul trouble too that game. So
yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that
like
was
Ejiofor.
big.
I prefer I don't really like seeing all the one seeds advance, so I'm cool with moving St. John's on. I think that would be a fun little upset too. All right, next game, UConn, Michigan State. That's another tough one. That is another tough one. I don't know.
Uh,
I just don't feel like uh Michigan State has the offense to compete with UConn. I just don't like they Michigan State has been relied heavily on their defense more so
yeah, I
always than
I
their
do think Michigan
offense. I
State
just
is one
feel
of
like
those teams that like yeah, they can go cold. Like they do have some interesting losses this year. So I would say UConn is probably more likely to win that game. I don't know what the hypothetical spread on that would
You
be, but
pick
I would
UConn
say UConn would be
just for the
favored.
vibe of another St. John's UConn
No
game.
matchup. Yeah,
Part
Yeah,
that would
four.
be.
yeah, let's do it. I
All
like
right.
that.
We'll come back to the Elite Eight. We'll come back to the Elite Eight a little later. We'll scroll on down to the South Division. We got
Yeah.
Florida, and they played the winner of Prairie View A&M or Lehigh.
Give me Lehigh. Let's do
Um,
it.
Fly.
Nah, Florida, Florida.
Florida, yeah. Florida. I think Florida. I think a lot of people have been overrating Florida, though. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a lot of
Yeah,
Florida
they
Final
are. I don't think
Fours.
they.
I don't think they're gonna make it to the Final Four.
No.
Yeah.
Clemson and Iowa. I'm gonna go Iowa on this one. I think Iowa's honestly a lot better team than
Iowa has
Clemson.
White Boy of the Year on their team. Bennett Sturts, Drake
Yep.
Legend from last year. That man is an absolute walking bucket, probably like a mid-late first round NBA draft pick, potentially. So that disgusting. He gets it done by himself.
Also,
Iowa.
also Ken Palm got Iowa at number 25 in the country, so
Okay.
they see
They play
something.
really
So
good
I'm
defense. I think
gonna
they
go
lead the
Iowa.
country in points per game, like giving up points per game. So they play really good defense. And if they hold Clemson, then I
Yeah.
just think I'd lean a little Iowa on this.
All
Plus,
right.
Clemson
Next
just lost
game.
their a big, so Wellen,
Okay.
Connor
Yeah.
Wellen.
That's a good. Yeah, that's
So
a good. Next one. Vanderbilt McNeese. Can McNeese do it
man,
again? I don't know.
I
Vanderbilt
don't.
looks good though.
Vandy,
Yeah,
Vanderbilt looks
Vanderbilt
Vandy
looks.
just
They're playing
good.
really well. They're not. I think
Vandy just blew
Vanderbilt wins
out
that game.
Florida.
That's one of those games I think that may get people be like, "Oh, McNeese last year they won. They
Yeah.
can they do it again?" No,
Uh,
they can't.
no.
Short. Long story
I
short. Short story shorter. No,
uh
no.
Nebraska
Oh
versus
my God.
Troy. I can tell you I've watched
This one
zero
been getting
Sun
picked
Belt.
too.
I've watched zero Sun Belt.
This one been getting picked upset too. I
Give
ain't gonna lie.
me Troy.
I
Troy?
picked
Sun
Troy as
Belt.
well. I picked Troy as well.
Troy.
All right.
They look. They've looked good all year. Nebraska's lost like what 6 out of the last 12 games. Yeah, the Nebraska's been posing all year. They just got hot at the start of the year. Give me
Right.
Troy.
Yeah. I believe
Um,
Nebraska. Yeah, I definitely believe Nebraska is they're not a four seed. They're not. I'm
Man,
watching
Nebraska
them.
barely beat Winthrop at the beginning of the year. And then when
Yeah.
they was hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Next game. North Carolina VCU. Give me the
uh,
Rams.
that ain't a
No,
bad
no,
I ain't
no,
gonna lie, that ain't a
no,
bad pick.
no,
That
no.
ain't a bad pick.
I'm
Bad
gonna
pick.
go North Carolina. I'm gonna go UNC. I'm gonna go UNC on this one.
I want them to
I
win
think.
because we're gonna be there. But uh
VCU
it's tough.
VCU
VCU's
is the
tough.
only issue I can see. They are also like a spread scoring attack. I'm pretty sure they have 4 or 5 dudes averaging double figures, so they can score from all over. Now I don't know what their big situation is. I think it's one of those games that having Visar,
But
Henry Visar,
sorry.
just is going to help. But if North Carolina's guards play the way they've been playing, VCU could easily win this game too. I think VCU probably has the guard advantage in this game, besides Seth Trimble. So
Okay.
the bigs from North, Jaron Stevenson and Visar are going to have to be the difference makers in that
Okay.
game if they want to win.
I think somebody off the bench for North Carolina gotta do something. Either Jonathan or let me think. Yeah.
Zayden High.
Kyan Evans ain't gonna do nothing for us. So yeah, it's gonna have to be Jonathan, Zayden High. I think Zayden High gonna have to come in with some energy when Vasar come out. Whenever he
Jaden
does
Young
come out.
legacy
But
game.
yeah, Jaden Young, well, you might as well go back to VTech, bro. Luka Bogovac. That's who I need to show up. Luka.
All
Yep.
right. Going to pick UNC advancing in that one. Next one, Illinois versus Penn. Um, I don't know.
I
I
don't
think
know. I
I'm
don't
gonna go
know.
Illinois on this one. They're a big team.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. If you want to see a bunch of white guys shoot the hell out of the basketball, this is the game for you. You're going to see a white guy from every single country of the world shoot the basketball in this game, and a lot of 3 pointers made. It'll be cool, but I think Illinois wins pretty convincingly just because they have so much size, and
Yeah.
they have
Wagler.
their point guard back Boswell, and Keaton Wagler, that freshman's been playing really well too. So they're a really good team. I think they'll beat Penn. I would like to see
Yeah.
TJ Power go for like 40 again, though. That'd be pretty cool.
That's gonna be tough.
All right, next game. It's gonna be a good one. St. Mary's and
Looking at
Texas
this.
A&M. I think I'm gonna go A&M. I think the SEC has been pretty tough this year. I haven't watched too much A&M, but I mean, I just
They
think
don't.
St. Mary's is soft. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're soft.
That ain't a bad
Yeah.
take, bro. St. Mary's. Go ahead. Go ahead. E.
Oh no, go ahead, Jiggy. I'm still.
I would say for some reason I always pick either St. Mary's to like upset somebody or like go to the Sweet 16 and they never do it. So I'm not picking them this year, bro. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done picking them, bro. Give me
I
A&M,
feel like I've
SEC.
every year I watch March Madness. It's the same thing over and over again. It's St. Mary's losing in the first or second round after they're picked to beat somebody. Um, so I don't even think they're gonna get out of the first round this year. They just always seem to. Yeah, this is the last. Here's the last like 8 tournament appearances for them. 2025. Uh, they beat Vanderbilt in the first round, lost to Alabama in the second round. So they made the second round. 2024, lost in the first round to Grand Canyon. 2023, lost in the second round to UConn. 2022, lost in the second round to UCLA. 2019, first round. They've never made it outside the second round besides 2010. So it's
They
like
can't make it to that next
they're
weekend.
they're gonna lose the first game. They're gonna lose the first game and the second game. So they're you can count on them not being the Sweet 16. But I don't even think they're gonna get out of the first round.
Put a bet
So
Sweet 16 right now. I bet it's plus 1,000.
I bet it'll hit too.
It probably
Um,
will, bro.
but I mean, it is interesting. Like Ken Palm, St. Mary's is the 24th team in the country. Texas A&M's 39. I just think the speed of Texas A&M might give them problems because I don't think they've seen that all year. Besides Gonzaga, and they've lost to Gonzaga, so it's just going to be such a different matchup for them. I'm wondering how that's going to play out, but I do think A&M gets it done.
Yeah, cool. Unanimous with A&M on that one. Next game, Houston, Idaho. Man, this is the first time I feel like I remember seeing Idaho in the March Madness tournament. I
It's
Yeah,
don't
it's
going to
think
been
be
I've
a
the
ever
minute.
yeah,
seen them.
and they're not going to see him for long. It's going to be one game,
that game, that
unfortunately.
game is at 10 o'clock at night on for a reason,
Houston is,
on
I feel they're
purpose.
notorious for just blowing out their team in the first round. I feel like they've done it the past few years. They don't even play with their food the first round.
Yeah.
They just
I mean,
go destroy.
I feel like
A lot of them boys
Houston
in.
I feel like Houston is like always a Elite Eight lock. Then Elite
Yeah,
Eight is
yeah,
where it gets. Yeah.
yep.
So,
I'm right there with you.
all right. Next game, Florida versus Iowa. Whoo! I come. Oh
It,
man,
it could get it could get a little dicey on this one, but I'm gonna still stick with Florida.
I'm gonna stick with
I
Florida.
think
I'm a,
Florida got a good draw. It really
Yep.
comes down to the whole thing with Florida is can Xavier Lee and Boogie Flynn do anything remotely close to what Walter Clayton and Will Richard and Elijah Martin did last year? Because their bigs are the same. Their bigs will carry them, but they're going to hit a game where they need their guards to show up. And if they do, they can make it to the Final Four, potentially go back to back. But if they don't, they could lose a
Hmm.
game like Iowa or Vanderbilt, like they just did. They got blown out by 20 because the guards didn't
yeah,
show up. So
Hmm.
I say Florida gets it done on this one,
say
but
Florida.
I don't know if they make it
Yeah,
farther than
I
that, to be
wanna.
honest.
Yeah, I want to say my pick's gonna be Iowa, but obviously you guys outvoted me. So we'll go with Florida. Like you said,
Wow.
I think Florida's been overrated. I think Iowa, if they can win that first game, they might get a little mojo and be able to go in and upset, maybe just hit a crap ton of threes. But this next one, Vanderbilt, Troy.
I
Troy going
would,
home.
yeah, Vanderbilt's playing too good right now. They
Yeah.
hit shots. They have great point guard, pretty good bigs. They're just, yeah, I don't know if they're playing too good. I
Pretty
think
good
they're
North
definitely
Carolina
above the major.
transfers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next game, North Carolina, Illinois.
Fortunately,
Uh,
Illinois.
Out out the mud. Illinois, bro.
Illinois. All right. And then we already said Houston's pretty much like
Yeah, go
almost
ahead.
the Elite
Yep.
Eight lock
Yep,
every
yep.
single time.
Yeah.
Little rematch. Florida Vanderbilt. Who do we think's gonna pull away in this one?
They might cut them again, bro.
I think Vanderbilt might get him again, to be
I
They
honest
want
might
with
to
get
you.
him.
I want to say Vanderbilt because I don't want to
Yeah.
see Florida. I don't want to see Florida make it to the Elite Eight. I don't
Vandy
want
might
to.
get him again.
And then
Beat them by 17.
we
Yeah.
got Houston, Illinois. I'm gonna go with
This is
Houston.
one I
Maybe you
have.
guys.
Kelvin Sampson.
I I can see Illinois winning this game too. Uh, we'll go Houston.
Uh,
I will say though,
telling you.
I don't think a two seed has won a national championship in like the last 20
Yeah,
years.
I don't think they're
So
going to win the national championship. I just think
yeah.
they're like a Elite Eight lock.
Okay.
They're just a
Yep.
Elite Eight lock.
That's going to be a tough game for them though. I think
My
Illinois
boy, my
matches up.
boy, my boy Kelvin Sampson got to get him one, man. Golly, bro. I don't know
All
when he
right,
gonna get it, but he need to get one.
he does. Maybe this year. All
Yeah.
right, on to the West bracket. On to the West bracket.
Oh, West. Let's see.
Arizona versus the Finns. Can they get it done? Can the Finns get it done?
Fins
Nope.
up.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Arizona by 90.
Fins up. 31 and a half? Good
Call
God.
that shit shark fin soup, baby.
Yeah,
It's over. It's
All
over.
right. Oh my God. Why did I know? Nova made it to this year's tournament. Oh my. I did not know that. Not gonna lie, versus Utah State.
Hey,
I think
Utah
Utah
State's
State's
tough.
ranked pretty high
That's
in the
what I was gonna say. I was like,
They
I
were
bet
the
you they're gonna
outright
make
winner
it.
and winner of the Mountain West, which is a good conference every year. To be honest with you,
yeah.
they're about the same in Ken Palm, but give me Utah State.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Utah State too.
I like Utah State
Go
as well.
Aggies,
I don't
go
really know
We've
Aggies.
anything
been high
about
on Utah
Villanova
State
this
all
year.
year. Give me the
All right.
Badgers. Give me the
Go Badgers.
Badgers. Let's do it.
Uh let's go Arkansas versus Hawaii. I'm
It's
gonna
kind of a
go
fun
Arkansas
matchup.
on this one. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Arkansas on
Darius
this one.
Acuff might go for 50 in this game. He's been playing SEC comp and he's about to play Hawaii. It might get nasty.
All right.
I like it. I like Arkansas.
BYU plays the winner of Texas. What is that? NC State?
NC State.
Yeah.
I think Texas wins that
Um,
game in first place. So I think it's BYU Texas.
okay.
Um,
So then we
I
go
agree. I
BYU on that
agree
one.
with you there. I think NC State's been kind of weak from what I've seen.
I
Do you think
I
I
can
Texas
see
can
haven't.
this.
beat?
Oh wait. Ooh, wait. I want I'm going to take BYU over Texas just because they got um I think BYU's been pretty
I
solid.
see it. This is what I see it too. This way is I could see AJ DeBanza just have a takeover game where you can't do anything with him. Texas
Hmm.
is long and athletic. Like they're not. They've beaten some good teams in the SEC this year.
Yeah.
They'll be a tough out, and I don't know, like in a tournament scenario, not having your best shooter, how does that play into a game where you can't hit shots and you don't have that guy that can knock them down when you need to? Um, is that gonna
When that
be an issue?
that's when the
But
number one pick got to show that he's the number
yeah,
one pick.
I do think good
I'm gonna go
players,
BYU,
yeah, best players show up in
but
March. So I think Devanza will help them lead them to a win.
Yes.
Cougars. All right, Gonzaga, Kennesaw State. Oh man, Kennesaw State's on the come up. All sports,
Wow.
turn things around for football. Now they're making the March Madness tournament.
Why did my bracket
But they play
show?
the Zags. I think the Zags are good again.
Yep.
They
I
are
don't think that's a question. I think I'm gonna pick Gonzaga. Are we going Gonzaga unanimous on this one?
the
Yeah.
number one mid major in the country, Gonzaga Bulldogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Miami, Missouri. This was one I didn't know much about, and I still don't know much about. I just know what Miami lost to Virginia. They got waxed by Virginia in the ACC tournament. Was that right?
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Miami's a good team though. I think they'll win. The one thing I would look out for is something that you wouldn't usually take into account. This game's being played in St. Louis. So
Ew, that's a nasty draw for
But yeah, I
Miami.
mean that's right next
yeah,
to
so
me. Yeah.
What time is
that's
that
a
game?
very
At 10:10
home
at night
field.
too.
Ooh.
Yeah, so there's a
Well,
home field
it'll be
advantage for
9-10. It'll be 9-10
Or
Missouri.
there.
nine, nine, yeah, nine, yeah.
9-10 their time.
So I think Miami wins the game. They're better team, but I wouldn't be surprised if Missouri won. I'd go Miami though.
Miami, yeah,
You're
first year
gonna go
coach.
Miami. Q, what are you
Yeah.
going?
I'm gonna go Miami on that one.
Miami
Got
too?
I like
Lucas.
Jay Lucas.
All right.
Lucas.
All right, Purdue, Queens. I gotta go with my Boilermakers. They're hot right now. I'm not gonna lie, they're hot. They look good. They finally decided to start playing defense at the end of the year.
I want to
Um,
get y'all take on this whenever you get done, guys.
Shout out Queens
wh-
though. Isn't it
I
Trey
don't.
Man's
shout out.
brother? I think it's a cool story seeing Queens their first year eligible to make it and they made it. They were a D2 powerhouse for years. Um I think they could keep the game close just on Purdue's play style, but Purdue will win. I don't have any
Yeah.
doubt in my mind they'll win.
How y'all feel about Purdue jumping up to a 2 seed though? I think they had them at like I think they had them at like 4 before the no,
Mhm.
I think they had them at the 3 line. They had them at the
Three.
3 line before the Big Ten conference tournament, and then they just jumped them up to a 2. So I just want to see how y'all what y'all think about that.
I mean, beating the
I thought
number
that
one,
was
beating a one seed and winning your championship probably is enough to jump to a two.
yeah. I thought that was well deserved.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, I was like low key hating on them before the tournament because I'm like they could not win a big game at home to save their life.
Mm.
Going out losing to Wisconsin on senior night, last game of the season, that was sad. That was
Wait,
sad. And
is
they
this Braden
scored. They
this
scored.
Braden Smith last year?
Yeah. He's a
Yeah,
senior,
finally.
No, he went out like
and
that.
yeah. Um, but yeah, and they dropped 93. They dropped 93 points and they still lost. Gosh, that's crazy. But no, I think they well deserved. They did what they needed to do in the tournament. Like I said, they finally decided to play some defense and, hold teams to at least below 80 points. If they can do that, Purdue will most likely win. So, um, yeah, I got them there. All right. Oh, wait. I guess before I go down to the Midwest, Arizona, Utah State. What we got?
Arizona,
Zona,
Yeah,
Arizona,
Wildcats,
yeah.
Arizona.
Wisconsin, Arkansas. I'm gonna go Arkansas. I got Razorbacks on this one.
What did I
Wisconsin's
pick
like
on
low
this?
key like good, but I do think Arkansas will win. Wisconsin's like they're kind of nice.
I mean,
Um,
Wisconsin's always nice. They're always know, a good basketball school.
they're like
But
a
Yeah,
dangerous five seed. Like
yeah,
they've shown they can beat Michigan,
I don't know.
and
I gotta go with the
they could
Razorbacks on
get
this one.
anybody if they played well. But
Yeah,
I think Arkansas
yeah.
again.
yeah. I like Arkansas on that one too.
All right, Zaga, BYU.
I think this is when you finally see that not having BYU their full team is going to hurt them.
Yeah,
Gonzaga's too well rounded. They have two really good bigs. Gonzaga.
Yeah, I got Zags. Purdue, Miami. Again, I'm going
mm,
Purdue on this one. It's
what
up
up
to
This
you
one
with this
could
two.
one?
be interesting though. This one could be one of those games just comes out of
Yeah,
nowhere and you're like, oh shoot, Miami won. Because it seems there's one team every year that's like a kind of that 7 to 10 range. You're like, oh, they sucked all year and they just turn on. Because if Braden Smith can't score the ball, they are susceptible. If he has a bad shooting game, which he has had. But
Yeah, but they
yeah,
don't really rely on him too much for uh scoring options. It's going to matter whether their bigs can
yeah.
play
Kaufman
the
ran.
game for Purdue. I'm like, right now, Braden's been, I mean, obviously he's a scoring threat, but he's been definitely more of the facilitator guy. He hasn't really been taking over games scoring that much lately, and they've been
yeah.
seeming to, get by on that, but it's going to be dependent on Clough and, yeah, TKR down low and whether they're going to be able to get boards and get positioning.
Oh, well, nickname basis. Oh, hold on.
Bro, yeah.
My fault.
Yeah,
My fault. My
nickname
fault.
basis, bro.
My
Nickname
fault. My
basis.
fault.
Trey Kaufman ran, my bad. For those of you who don't know who TKR is. But wait, so I got Purdue. What do you got, E?
Purdue.
Purdue?
Purdue.
Q. All right,
Purdue. Yeah.
move on.
The
Unanimous.
All
Boilermakers.
right, Zona, Arkansas. I'm still gonna go
Mm.
Arkansas with this one. I'm still gonna go Arkansas
You
with
got
this.
Arkansas going that far?
Yep.
I think I got.
And y'all can
Ari-
overrule
I
me for
like.
this bracket, but I'm like in my private bracket, I'm gonna pick Arkansas to
I like Zona.
you like Zona in that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arizona's
They got some
which
great
is really good.
wins.
I think this will be one of those games though that's like goes like OT or something. It's like a crazy game. I think this will be a really good game, but I think Arizona is like at the end of the day. Because if Arkansas gets in foul trouble, they're
Yeah.
screwed. They have no depth.
Yeah.
because they had Carter Knox go out with an injury. So like it's maybe one of those games where like comes down to attrition, and Arizona just has more depth at the end of the day. I think Arizona barely escapes that game.
Caleb Love's done, right?
Yeah,
Bro, he been
Okay.
there.
I
he's
was
been
He got
playing the
drafted.
NBA.
Yeah, I'm about to say he in
Okay.
the NBA, he in the league now, gang.
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna make sure because I was gonna make a comment like, yeah, they got a better chance of winning now that he ain't on the floor.
Oh, they got Jaden Bradley. Jaden Bradley, Big 12 Player of the Year. He showed why.
All
He
right.
showed why the other night.
JB.
Zaga versus Purdue, man.
Ooh, wee.
Gonna be a hard one. I
I'm
don't
gonna, I'm gonna
know.
let you pick
I'm
this
a
one, Gab. This on you.
what?
This on you, gang.
This one on
You know more
me.
about
I'm
Purdue
a
than
Hey, Gav. Since you
man.
on a first name and abbreviation basis
right,
with
right.
Purdue,
TKR.
we'll say BS is going to be on BS that game. So give me Gonzaga. Give me Gonzaga.
Oh shoot. Q, it's
Oh,
up to
that's
you because
crazy.
I'm gonna go Purdue. I'm gonna go Purdue with this one. Q, it's up to
That's
you, man.
crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna
Are
go.
you
With,
rocking with BS too? You
I like
rocking
what
with
Eli I
BS?
like what Eli said. Yeah, BS gonna be on BS.
Yep.
Give me the Zags. Give me the
Uh,
Zags.
all right.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, let's go down to the Midwest. Michigan versus UMBC and Howard. Um, hate them, but I gotta go Wolverines on this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia, St. Louis. Honestly,
The
my pick has
dogs.
been, yeah, Georgia. St. Louis been looking rough. They've been looking
Yeah,
rough.
but so has Georgia. So
Yeah, they just
Georgia's
Right.
lost. They
look
just lost to Ole Miss.
they looked
Oh,
Yeah,
terrible in their last
that was a
game.
bad that was a bad
Georgia is
loss.
also one of those teams that is very hard to gauge because they live and die by the three. So some games you're like, holy crap, that team's like a top 15 team in the country. And some
yeah.
games you're like, what? Who in the hell is this team? So last year they came out as who in the hell is this team? They got killed. So I have zero idea who's going to show up. If I had to bet, I would say go
Should we
St.
flip a
Louis
coin?
just because there's more of a chance that Georgia doesn't show up than
Yeah,
they do. But if they do show up, they decide to show up, they could give Michigan a real scare in the second round. Like that. That's how they have enough talent to do that. But it's just are they going to show up or not, which is it's hard to gauge. So I'd say St. Louis just to be on the safe side. Um, but you never
Q,
know.
what do you say? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stay with my gut on Georgia on this
I
one.
got
I'm
the
gonna go with the dogs.
I got Georgia in my Sweet 16 on one of my brackets, so they better
Okay.
lock in.
All right. All right. Texas Tech, Akron. Oh man, I want to see the Zips
Here's
upset.
my
I want to see
Ooh,
the
upset.
Akron.
Zips upset, baby. I want to see the Zips upset.
Give me Akron. Akron's a good
I saw
team.
Yeah.
I saw something that said we always hope Akron to win. They never do, bro. They're 0-7 in their last seven conference tournament games. So it's just like, bro,
But
we
that
always
means
hope
they're
that it
due.
happens.
They're
Exactly, that's what
due.
people say. And then they go against
It
Texas
just
Tech
is the
without
perfect matchup.
JT Tompin,
Yeah.
but
But usually when it's the
they
perfect
get
matchup,
Anderson
that's a
back.
lot of times when it's the
They
perfect
get Anderson
matchup,
back.
that's usually when they don't win. So, but I mean, I'd like to see Akron win.
Do we have a 12 seed upsetting yet? I don't think we
I don't
do,
think we
right?
do.
Which there's
This
always
will be the first
one.
if we do it.
Yeah.
Might as
A
Hey.
well.
lot of people want High Point to win,
No.
but yeah, no.
No.
Give me
No.
Akron. Give me the Zips.
We'll go
I'm gonna
Zips
go
on that.
Akron too. I'm gonna go Akron. Alabama, Hofstra.
Give me Hofstra. Aiden Holloway. What are you doing, son?
Had
Why?
a fire Twitter worthy text from Mike today that said, "I would hate to be the donor that gave Aiden Holloway money." So give me Hofstra.
I got a pounder. Come on, gang. Come
He's
on.
not even
It's a
on
family
campus
friendly
right now
show.
either.
Family friendly
So
show. We
wait,
can't even
so
say
we're
what he
so
got caught with.
You can call me Priz.
Ah. Nah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean pick Bama because
so
LeBaron
It's
fought line.
Alabama. It'll be Alabama.
Yeah, yeah.
Alabama's
LeBaron
gonna win.
fought line. Byline.
all right. Tennessee versus Miami of Ohio or SMU.
It doesn't matter who wins that game. Tennessee's the first one. I think Miami, Ohio may win that game, but Tennessee's gonna win. They're better in both.
I mean,
I'm
I hope
glad.
Miami of Ohio wins that game, or else they'd be
Yeah.
like
They
the
better.
committee next year going to
Yeah,
question
they
31 and
better.
0 MAC team again. They're gonna be like, "Ooh, I don't know if we want them in."
Yeah.
They better. They gotta win it. They gotta
But
win it.
Virginia and Wright State, give me the Raiders. No,
Oh, I'm about to say.
no,
I'm about to
no,
say.
no, 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 no. No,
Nah,
I
UVA
have
different
faith in
this year.
Virginia. Yeah, I have faith in
Yeah,
Virginia. Now they
they
might
kind of
lose to
different.
Tennessee,
Yeah,
but I got faith in Virginia.
Virginia. I think they got a good matchup too. I think this Virginia team looks different. They're not a team that just can't score in March. They got a lot of good scorers on their team too. So I think Virginia
They're
wins.
not.
All
They're
right.
not this team that's just gonna score 50 and make you score 49. They're not that no more.
Yep. Next game, Kentucky, Santa Clara. I'm gonna go Santa Clara on this one just for
Give me
one
Santa
Yep.
reason
Clara.
Yep.
because
Yep.
I watched them play Xavier like at the very beginning of the season. They whooped Xavier's ass, so I'm gonna go
Yep.
Santa Clara on this one.
Can't
Yeah,
trust
give me
Kentucky.
Kentucky's been way too inconsistent this year. They can't shoot. They rely on like one play Otego away to do everything for them.
And he tough,
Um,
but
I think that yes, Santa Clara has a lot more diversity. Just can spread the ball around. Give me Santa Clara.
yep.
All right, next game, Iowa State, Tennessee State. I think this one's pretty raps too. I'm gonna go.
HBCU upset. Let's do it. Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing. Iowa State too
Uh,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
Iowa
this
State's
is.
yeah,
too.
I know. The
I
way
think
they
it may
played
be.
Purdue earlier in the season
Yeah,
too is just
Yeah, Iowa State's really good.
yeah. They might file a lawsuit for a hate crime after what happens in this game. It's going to be such a bad blowout. So
I,
give me a
Iowa
40,
State.
40 piece Iowa State.
Yeah, Iowa State is like that.
Oh yeah. All right. Michigan, Georgia. I'm gonna go. I gotta go Wolverines on this one again. Shoot.
I'm cool with
What's
that.
that coming down the track? I don't know.
Yeah.
I,
Nah.
it's again, like I said in the last round, it depends on what Georgia shows up. So I would say there's a lot more likelihood it's the bad Georgia that shows up. So I'd go Michigan in this. But if you call, there's probably like a 15 to 20% chance that the good Georgia shows up, and that Georgia could beat Michigan. So if that happens, it could be a great game. But uh, having watched them all year, I don't really see that happening on the big stage, to be honest.
It'll be by Elliot Cadeau turnover to lose the game. If
Yep.
that's how Michigan gonna lose right there. But we
Uh,
can
Because
go.
there's too many variables for Georgia too. If their center Somto fouls out early, they're screwed,
mhm.
and he fouls people all the time.
Yeah.
And if
Bro
they're
ain't
not
nothing
hitting
but drop
They
shots,
step throw.
got
That's all he do.
yeah.
That's
Is
all he
Bro
do.
there's
gonna be
too
able
much.
to hang with what is it? Mara?
Mara, man,
Mara?
he
Mm.
he might
There.
he might put that boy in the hospital, boy. He too damn big.
All right, next game. Akron, Bama. Let's see the Zips going to the Sweet 16.
Give me the
Yep.
Zips. Nah,
Give me Zips.
I
fine
actually want to
line.
do it. I want to do it. I want to
Funny
do it.
thing is,
You
I
wanna
want
do
to
we're
it?
talking
take
about the
I'm
Zip.
down.
I
I'm
want to take
down.
Akron to the
I'm
Sweet
down.
16.
We're
I'm
talking about the
down.
Zips. If Aiden
No, no,
Holloway
no, no,
just
no,
had
no,
a
no.
Zip,
No. You can
but
call
he
me
had a pound.
Prince. He had a pound on him.
Give me the
Fine line.
Zips over the Zip. Give me the Zips.
Let's
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Zip.
go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's
Let's
do it.
do
Let's
it.
do it. Sweet 16.
Tennessee versus Virginia.
Mm, it's a tough one. I think I got Virginia on this one though. Yeah, I got
Virginia.
Virginia on
Yeah,
this one.
I don't know though, because Tennessee, like they have a star player, like Nate Admitt's really good,
Yeah.
and if they put it together, they could go like an Elite Eight run. But Virginia looks really good too. They have the foreign dude with the
T-
Ritter. Is that his name?
The
I think
Ritter,
it's
yep.
Thomas.
The
There's
Ritter.
something to Ritter.
I mean, what?
Um,
Virginia was going toe with toe with Duke, right? In the
yeah,
Yep.
ACC championship. Yeah.
Virginia
Yeah.
only has like 5 or 6 losses. I think the whole they're
That's all
they're
right.
a real team. Give me Virginia. I'll go with Virginia.
Yeah, but we know about Virginia too, their history. Iowa State, Santa Clara.
Pickers.
Ohio State.
I'm gonna go Iowa State on this one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Iowa State.
And I'm also
that's
gonna
a
have I
good
don't know if
team.
you guys are with me. I'm gonna have Iowa State going to the Elite Eight too.
Yep, Ohio
Yep.
I think
State.
they're
I'm
gonna
I'm
be
right there with you.
Yeah.
All right, Michigan, Akron. Unfortunately, I think, yo,
Nah, nah.
Yeah,
Zips.
unfortunately,
Nah,
yeah,
just-
I do think this is where Michigan's historic season ends. So
Oh!
Oh,
that's like, give me
Oh! Yeah, yeah,
Michigan.
yeah. That'd be funny
oh.
though. That would be
All
that would be
right,
great for the Mac. That would be great for the
that would
Mac.
be great. They'd be going crazy.
Returning.
They would be
It is
going
what it
crazy.
is.
They'd be like Miami of Ohio. Who? We got Akron.
That would be great for the Mac right there.
All right, our Elite Eight: Michigan, Iowa State, Vanderbilt, Houston, St.
Wow.
John's, UConn, Arizona, Gonzaga.
That's a tough.
This is a
Whoo!
tough Elite Eight right here, boy.
We got two conference tournament rematches though with Vanderbilt. Or wait, no, yeah, actually it was Vanderbilt in Florida. Never mind, it was a round earlier. But anyway, St. John's,
Okay.
UConn. Oh man, how much I want to say
Well,
St. John's is going to
Tino.
win again. I'm just scared because I know Hurley
Hurley.
so
probably
they
going to
played
always
three
come back
times.
and
They played three times this year. They've
yep.
each
Mhm.
blown each other out, and they've had a close game. So that means they're due for another close game. I think UConn gets it done barely, and they split. They
Who won that
split two
close
two on the
game?
season.
Who won that
2-2.
previous close
2-2.
game?
St. John's did.
On
I
that
got
previous
2-2.
close game. All right,
Yeah.
St. John's
I'll
won
go
the
with you
close
guys.
game. UConn blew them out. St. John's blew them out, and then I think
I got Dan
UConn.
Hurley getting ejected in that game as well. I got him getting
Dan
ejected.
Hurley
All
and
right,
Rick Pitino fighting the
Yeah.
handshake line after the game.
Yep. That's all I got.
all right. Zaga, Arizona.
I like Arizona,
I
bro.
wanna,
You know,
I
lie.
wanna go to
Arizona's
Zags. I
just
wanna go to
tough, dude.
Zags, but
I don't know nothing about the Zags,
I know.
so y'all
Yeah.
might know a little bit more about the Zags.
I don't. I
Um,
haven't watched them
so
play at all.
Jaden
you'll
Brad.
know
I haven't watched.
I
Gonzaga
seen
has
Jaden.
Gonzaga has Graham Ike. He's won the West Coast Conference Player of the Year 2 years in a row. They have Braden Huffman. He's a good big. They also have Ty and Grant Foster, the dude from Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
The past 2 years,
Yeah.
he's
He
the
ain't been
Player of the
playing
Year
as
the
well
past
this
two
year though,
years.
right?
Yeah, but he's there.
Took a little back
I'm not
seat.
sure. They also have the dude from Jalen Warley. He used to be at Florida State. He played for that Westtown team, Q, when we were in.
For
Yeah, so
real?
yeah,
This
he's
is the
there.
game of it good. This is the
Yeah,
game of people we
so
don't watch in real time. I done
yeah.
seen
The Chick-fil-A
Jaden
Classic
Bradley.
Bowl.
I done seen Jaden Bradley give my teammate 30 as a freshman. He was a freshman giving us 30.
It's the Chick-fil-A Classic game. Give me Arizona.
You go Arizona.
Okay,
Zona.
let's go
They
zone.
just look really
All
good. I
right.
don't hard to beat.
Houston,
Ooh.
Vanderbilt. Man.
Yeah, I got
I'm gonna go Houston on this
I gotta
one.
go Houston on
Yeah,
this one. I gotta go
yeah.
Houston. Yeah, I like Houston over
And I
Vandy.
want to go. I want to go Iowa State over Michigan.
I agree with you on this. I think Iowa State wins that
Yep.
game. From
Mm-hmm.
unbiased standpoint, I do think Iowa State wins that game.
Yep. I like
After
Iowa
watching
State.
what Purdue did to Michigan, Ohio
Yeah.
State can
Right.
do the exact same thing. I think even at a higher clip. So, um, yeah, give me Iowa State.
Final four. Final four. We got Arizona, Iowa State, UConn, and Houston.
That's a
3 2 seeds and a 1 seed. Man,
No way that the only one seed left wins it all. That'd be
no
crazy.
way. No
I
way.
That'd be
don't
crazy.
I think I'm gonna start with UConn and Houston. I
I
think
think
it's
Houston
Houston's
wins.
time. I think it's
Yeah.
Houston's time. I think they
I
make it to
think
the championship game.
Look at
Arizona, Iowa
you said they
State.
weren't gonna make the championship earlier.
Who?
you
They're not
did.
gonna
You
win the
did. You said
championship.
they're not gonna
Gotta
win
win
it
the
all, but they
championship.
go.
Yeah, I
They
said
ain't
they're
gonna
not
win
gonna
it
win it
all.
all. They're not gonna win it all, but
So you got them losing no matter what. Okay.
they're at
I
least a
got
Elite
you.
Eight lock. They're at least a Elite Eight lock. All right,
I'm on.
Iowa State
Championship
Zona.
loss.
They
Man,
played each other
you know what?
twice.
You know what? I'm gonna ride the Cyclones. I'm gonna ride the Cyclones, bro.
I ain't, they
What were
beat
the
I'm riding
outcomes of
the
the two
Zona.
games
Cyclones.
they played?
Zona beat them by 16, and then the second time they played, which was in the tournament, they beat them on a game-winning shot from Jaden Bradley.
Yeah. I think
I
it's
think
hard
they
to
might
be a
have a
team three
number.
times. It's really hard to be a team three times. Give me Iowa State.
We got the
Yeah, let's
Big
go.
12 and the Natty.
Big 12
Ooh.
Natty.
Oh!
Ooh,
No way. I think
somebody
Kevin
gonna be
Selson.
mad out there.
Kevin Selson got to get it done, bro. I think this is it.
I'm
This
gonna
got.
go Cyclones on this one. And
So we'll
there's only
say
one reason. There's only one reason. Since I'm going to school in Indiana, I gotta put respect on Tyrese
Okay,
Halliburton,
okay,
the
okay,
Pacers.
okay,
So I gotta go Iowa
okay,
State. I gotta go Iowa
okay.
State on this
Iowa
one.
State and Houston did play earlier in the year. It was at Iowa State, and Houston was leading that game the whole time, and Iowa State came back in the very end to win.
Yeah, I think a neutral
This is
site.
Kelvin Sampson's time. See, this is the also, but there's also not been a two seed that has won a championship game in like 20 years. So
Oh,
like two seeds barely ever win. So this
so
is
you're
going
telling
against
our
the grain
brackets?
statistic wise.
We're going against, yeah, we're
So
going
you're
against. We're
telling
going
us
Give me
against.
Houston.
our
You know
brackets
what?
don't,
Is our
There's something
bracket
to be
cooked? E? Is
said.
that what you're saying?
our bracket our bracket done
There's
for.
something to be said in a team getting there and losing in the championship and coming back next year for redemption. I think they would, if they got back, they would know how to win that game.
All
Um,
right,
Houston.
tiebreaker. How many total points? How many total points? I think Big 12
Yeah,
Okay.
scores a lot of points, right? It's going to end up
they
being
do.
like
Well, yeah, the total that
168
was
or something
scored when
like
they
that,
played the
right?
regular season was 137.
Okay.
So
Oh, so that was a lower scoring game.
yeah, it's 70-67. So um,
I think Houston wins by like 8 if they play again.
give me
Like
like
they was beating them the whole time.
147.
147 points.
All right, I like that. Are we entering the All-State Tourney Challenge sweepstakes and the Coors Light March Hoops Tourney Challenge
Fucking internet
sweepstakes?
course.
I don't even know what that is, bro.
I don't even know what this does. They just stole my social security number. It's okay.
Yeah, it gives you promo.
Bank account information, everything.
All right.
I like
Well,
this.
what's the call? We got the Houston Cougars winning it all. You know,
Yes, sir.
maybe I was hating a little bit, saying they were a guaranteed Elite
Yeah.
Eight lock.
You're not gonna win the championship.
They're not gonna win in that. They're
Hey,
just gonna,
hey, I'm still going to stand on that because I think Iowa State was going to win, but you guys outvoted me, so
Iowa State, Iowa State is
we got
tough.
Houston, we got
I'm
Houston
I'm
there.
I'm sticking with Houston though. Kelvin got to get him one, bro. He got to. He been
He's
coaching for
been
too
so
long, bro.
close.
Yes,
He's
I
exactly.
been
mean,
so
I think
close.
you're right. I think he gets one, he might retire. If he gets one, he might retire.
I, if I'm him, might as well.
Might as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Houston's going to be done
Because
for
he's
though.
got
Once
because
he retires, they're going to go.
he better do it
Probably.
this year because a lot of them are gone. Uzan I think is gone. The
Yep.
who's the shooter? Why am I forgetting his name?
Sharp.
Yeah,
Emmanuel
Sharp.
Sharp.
He's gone.
Kingston
Kingston
Fleming's
Flemings
gonna
will
be
be
done.
gone. Their big man will be gone. They have to
This has
completely
got to
redo their
be.
whole.
This has got to be the year, and it's probably gonna be a whole new coaching staff because Samson, once he wins this, he's probably done.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe
Yeah,
they do
so
it. But anything else we got? Any other takes about
I gotta
the
see
this
it. I gotta see an
upcoming
upset this year. Last year there was like no upsets. I need to
Yeah,
see
it's
like
because of the NIL,
I
bro.
felt like
I
I
want to
thought
see
there
a
was a decent amount of
13
upsets. I picked a decent amount. Well, I guess I
last
picked
year.
most of the
Well,
There
upsets
wasn't
last
that,
year.
but
because we picked them, it didn't happen.
that didn't happen last year. Yeah, I need to see an upset.
I think I picked High Point to win last year on some. I don't even remember who they
Come on,
played,
you pay a
bro.
high
I'd
point.
love to see a
I
13
had.
13 beat a 4.
I would love to see North Carolina go to the second round in person.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
If they
I'd love to
lose,
see them get
bro.
the Sweet
Now
16.
I want to see Akron go
Hey,
to the Sweet 16, man.
I
I
love
want
to
to
see
see
them win
Akron go to the
Natty.
Sweet 16.
That would be
Who
tough.
was just talking about somebody was saying Cinderellas are done for. Nah, we got faith in the Zips. We
Zips.
got faith in the Zips. Put the glass
What if
slipper on.
Hofstra beat Alabama for real because they ain't got Aiden Holloway? That would be crazy. Oh, that
I
boy
don't
with
know
the
how reliable
jam.
Alabama is. I mean, they got other players. They should
I
win the
mean,
game, but
Fireline gonna go for like 30 because I
I
don't really
mean,
don't know if they got anybody that can guard him.
Bama's had constant drama with that G League dude trying to play or whatever, and then
yeah,
They had to get rid of him.
yeah.
Bediako.
So
Yeah,
whatever his name is, what's their coach's name again? It's like Nick something, right?
Nate
Nate
Oates.
Oates.
Nate Oates. Nate
Yep.
Oates. Yeah, he might be a little
Yeah,
shady,
he
man. He might be a little shady. His
Boy, got a pound. Nah, coach, we gotta investigate you at this point, bro. What's going on, bro? It's got to be the coach. It's got to be the coach, bro.
All right,
Bro,
I will say
coach
before
setting his
give
players up as a scapegoat.
Mm-hmm.
give
That was his
give one
pound.
give one mid-major you think is most likely to make the Sweet 16, and give one mid-major you'd love to see the Sweet Six make the Sweet 16.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Let me
One
go.
mid-major I think is going to make the Sweet 16.
Yeah, and one you would like to see, like, oh, that'd be so cool.
You know what? We didn't pick them, but I think USF is going to make the Sweet 16. I think
Yeah, okay.
I think
It's not
USF is going
technically
to
a
make.
mid-major, but I mean it's
You
close
don't
enough.
think?
No, I mean, well, yeah,
I
they're
mean
not
that.
technically considered, but for this purposes, yeah, that fits mid-major.
Okay. Because I
I
was like,
like to
what do they
see.
consider a mid-major? Because I've always looked at American Athletic as like I guess somewhat mid-major because they're a group of
Well,
five or whatever.
yeah, mid-major are usually teams that are like in the FCS.
FCS. Okay, so
Yeah.
not
Okay.
FBS. All
Or
right.
like the low FBS teams, like anything outside of like American, like a team that can't make like the playoff, college football playoff, like in a conference.
I think I'd like to see.
Oh,
Obviously, I'd like to see the fans do it, but that's not gonna happen. But
Yeah.
who I think will do it.
I don't know,
Maybe,
man.
maybe not the Zip. I mean, yeah. I mean, really the Zips, bro.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
who did I
it's,
pick? Troy.
Troy.
honestly,
That
y'all,
that's
yeah.
that's what I think. That's what
Uh,
I think. Troy.
you know what?
They got a good. They got a good pool. So
You know who I'd like to see? That would screw up our bracket. That would cook our bracket though. Maybe I don't want to see him.
who's you?
I was
Who?
going to say California Baptist, but
Bro, they're tough.
Yeah.
They got a tough
They
guard.
could, yeah. I mean,
that's going to cook
realistically,
our bracket. All right. So shoot. Here, let's switch up your question. Not mid-major upset. Upset's going to move. I'm going to go USF as the 11 seed. I think they're going to be the biggest or the lowest seed that makes the most noise in the tournament. Now mid-major wise, I gotta go with Akron. I want to see them make the Sweet 16. I I think so. Sorry, I switched up your question a little bit, but
it's all right. I think Troy is going to make the most noise as the lowest seed at 13. I
okay.
think they
I
have
like
a
I like Troy.
Nebraska is probably the weakest four seed out of
Yeah.
um
I mean,
all
yeah,
of
that's
those.
factual.
Yeah, between Arkansas, um, who are the
Bama.
Alabama? Well, no, between
Bama
Arkansas,
might be
Kansas,
weakest.
Alabama, and Nebraska. Who are you? Who? How would you rank those?
I think
I think
Arkansas is number
Bama
one.
Bama got to go
Yeah,
down a little bit because they just lost their second leading
I
scorer. They
go
got to go
I
Arkansas,
would
down.
go
Kansas,
Arkansas,
Bama,
Kansas,
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Yeah.
Nebraska will be
Alabama,
last.
Nebraska, kind of down at the
Yeah,
bottom.
Nebraska's
Yeah,
last. Yeah.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well,
Nebraska
I
might be
mean,
fraudulent.
yeah.
I think they are. They they've I don't know. They got hot. I felt like just at the beginning of the season, but I always say beginning of the season doesn't mean jack when it comes to March Madness. It don't mean anything.
Because
It's how you end the season.
they were in the top 10 for a little break
Yeah,
too.
they were. They were.
They were in the top 10 for a
They
little
were.
break,
I
but
mean,
they
they
weren't
still ended
playing.
pretty high.
They
They
did.
were
They
like
did.
going into the conference tournament, they were like I still feel like top 15, were they?
Yeah.
Felt
Yeah,
like they were,
somewhere around
yeah.
there. Yeah, they have faith in them, but I don't see it,
I
bro.
don't
I
I don't
think
have faith in
Troy
them.
might get him, bro. Troy might get him.
All
Cool.
right, now let's go through the entire NIT bracket and do the same thing.
All right.
All
All right, I will say though,
right.
I mean, it already starts tomorrow, so
Mhm.
you're not going to have any clue about UMBC versus Howard, but
If
Texas
Auburn
versus
don't
NC
win the whole
State.
What are
thing,
you talking about,
Auburn
bro?
better win the whole thing.
I'm
This is
I
for
locked
said
the
it
in.
first.
play-in.
I'm locked into UMBC Howard. I'm locked
This is the
in.
play-in.
I'll be
You're
locked in.
not.
Okay, name me one player on each team.
Out. It's
You
what's the
know,
call. We got.
Matter of fact, where is UMBC? What is
hold
UMBC?
Oh
All
yeah,
right,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know,
I
I
know where
know
it
it's
is.
University of Maryland, Baltimore County. That's the only thing I
There
know.
you go.
Hold
All
up.
right, all right.
Let me look up the
Where's
Baltimore,
roster.
Howard?
Baltimore.
Let me look up the roster real quick.
No, where's
Then
Howard
then
at?
I can tell you. Is it Howard in
You're
New
the
York?
Shut it,
Howard's
get
in
him.
New
No,
York, right?
No, bro. That's that
it's
BA.
at DC.
Oh, DC, DC,
Oh,
DC.
it's in
It's in that
DC.
area.
I thought it.
But
I don't know why I thought it was BA.
so Texas at NC State. It's NC State 1.5 right now. I think we both picked Texas to cover that and win outright or all.
Oh, when
What
they,
do you?
okay,
What do
yeah,
you?
yeah. You want the first four? Yeah, I like Yeah, give me Texas on that one. Just because I don't like no. Just because I don't like what's his name.
I
Carter
just think NC
Copeland.
State's fraudulent.
Oh, you told us to pick first four. Well, I
Yeah.
got UMBC over Howard. I'm gonna go
Okay.
UMBC over Howard on that one. And
NBC.
then you
And then
said
so you
Texas first, NC State. I got Texas
yeah.
on that one.
Did you have it's Texas? Yeah, NC State 1.5. Then we have Prairie View A&M versus Lehigh. Lehigh's favored by 3.5.
Lehigh,
I'd be
Lehigh. I
lying if
like
I told
Lehigh.
you I
They
knew a
want
lot about
Yeah.
this game.
they want Duke. They want Duke.
You know what?
CJ McCollum
I'll
with the Lehigh,
say
right?
Yep. That was the team
Lehigh
that
because
upset Duke.
I'll say Lehigh because I thought about applying to school there.
Mm,
Yeah, but
And then
but 3.5.
Miami of Ohio versus SMU. SMU's favored by 6.5.
I
Wow.
gotta go with the Red Hawks. I gotta go with the Red
They
Hawks on
Redhawks.
this
they
one.
better
They right
win.
up the street. They right up the street from me. So
Yeah, it is. Okay. And it's that'll be at home, I guess a lot more Miami of Ohio fans there than
yeah,
SMU.
yeah.
They better
Um,
win, bro. For their
so
sake. For the MAC.
Ooh.
They better
give
win.
me Miami of Ohio. Yeah, give me two MAC teams
But
in
that's
there.
that's gonna look bad on the ACC, but I don't even care about it. The
Yeah.
MAC.
It's the one thing I'm mad about is they put Miami of Ohio versus SMU on Wednesday. We could have had Tuesday night action to start off the
Um,
tournament, and they said no.
They want, yeah, bro.
that
Wednesday
would have
night
been
action instead.
that would have
They've
been
been
tough.
tweaking. They
That would
tweaked
have
on
been
that one.
tough. That would have been
Got
tough.
Wednesday night action to start the tournament off.
All right.
I would say in terms of first four games, I usually the 11 seed. There's a lot of years where it's like that this it'll be I'll watch it, but it's not. I'm actually excited for these two games. I think they'll be
Yeah,
good games.
yeah. I'm
Especially the
excited
Miami
for
of
them
Ohio.
too.
Like there's storylines with these games. Like
Yeah,
it'll be like actual good games to start the tournament. So it should be a lot of fun.
yeah. Cool. Well, I think that wraps up for our bracket, and we look forward to getting into the games tomorrow. And we want to wish everybody watching a happy St. Patty's Day. Hope you're celebrating properly tomorrow. I know I'm going up to Dayton, and we're going to watch some of that first four. So
Okay,
it's gonna be
okay.
fun. It's gonna be fun. Um, but happy St. Patty's Day. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and have a good rest of your night.